You got StudStyle Terror back in the building. I know y'all heard that little excerpt by Janae Aiko, While We're Young. Somebody said, baby, while we're young, we should do something crazy. You know, maybe this is somebody who is thinking about you, collective, nostalgic, thinking that now they want to go everywhere you go. They want to be everywhere you are. This is someone who feels like they're still connected to you, collective. Wow, look at my camera. My camera is so off. Now that I'm getting a look at my angle here. Let's see. Is that the angle? Good evening, y'all. Good evening. At least that way y'all can see the table and the candle, right? All righty. You know, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'll admit it. I'm never ready. I'm just always on the fly sometimes. Okay, so that looks like the top of my other phone is in the screen. All right, we got it. Yes. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all see my little setup? That's how y'all know it's me. I'm the one with the two black moons around the circle, in case you didn't know. Are we still on this Janae Aiko? Nope. Hope you do. Hope you do what, collective? Oh, that one? Mmm. Wow. They hope you do, huh? Because somebody's thinking about you. Maybe they're thinking about doing something impulsive. But you know, nowadays you can't be doing no shit like that. You know, you can't be popping up on folks. You know, that's something impulsive. Maybe somebody's thinking about, you know, doing something crazy. Y'all, I just got a new deck. First card at the bottom. I love it. Says Ancestral Protection. Shielding and protecting you from psychic attacks, clearing away blockages, shaman, accessing your gifts and healing abilities. See, I've been hearing these weird noises, y'all. But that could have been a confirmation, whatever that noise was. Let me see when I split the deck, y'all. Okay. We got this matrix. Feeling stuck, repeating cycles, looking for signs. Somebody might be part of the matrix. Thank you so much, G. Appreciate you. So far, so good. So, somebody might be feeling stuck. And I think that's the reason why they want to do something crazy and they hope you do. Because that was a song by Chris Brown that's on Spirit Radio. This is giving a masculine energy, right? Who's stuck in the matrix. And maybe they're stuck in the matrix because you are being protected by your ancestors from this person. You are a shaman, collective, and you are currently accessing your gifts and healing abilities. Beautiful energy. Shaman energy. Healer. Divine. Masculine. Divine feminine. High priest. High priestess. I wouldn't necessarily say summon, but I do feel like I can channel or be a vessel, if you will. Like some energies have come into my vessel. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, dancing with the devil. Y'all see that? Maybe that's why that person is stuck in the matrix. Taking risks. Beware. Maybe this is somebody who's still in devil energy, collective. Good evening and good morning. Welcome, welcome, Ashley. Wow. So we already starting off with somebody talking about they hope you do, but they might still be in devil energy, right? They hope you do, but they might be in this devil energy. And now the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Truth Is, Lord. See that part? This devil energy. All those feelings that they thought were gone came rushing back to them. But see, they're stuck in the matrix because you left them there. Because your ancestors left them there. Because I know y'all saw that ancestral protection, right? They were supposed to come along with you on this divine journey, on this divine path. Okay, Spirit's telling me to take these cards that flipped and this card from the top of the deck. That's going to be our message right here, y'all. 3 cards, my hot 3. First card out. Made woman. Turning pain into power. See, this person that you left in the matrix, you turn that pain that they caused you into power. And I think you bossed up, collective, following. Wow. And you broke free. Freed from bondage, mind, body, and soul. That part, Joy. That part. Spirit told me to take this card as well. Oh, it came out. Y'all remember? It came out. This is confirmation that you got ancestral protection. See, that person who thought that they was going to get back in your energy, collective, and dance with you. You know, that dance with the devil, it's not happening. You are too highly protected, collective. Okay? You are too highly protected. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, what's this? Wow. This is your twin flame, collective. Y'all had to leave out in the matrix. Y'all see that? That person is stuck learning lessons and going through cycles. But they were supposed to be your twin. Soul mission, pulling of heartstring, yin yang. See, what's happening is this twin is trying to pull on your heartstring right now, collective. That's what they doing because they see you winning right now. You in this winning energy where I know y'all can't really see the cards. I'm trying to make it so that y'all can. Hold on, let's see. Because, wait a minute, let's also see what's on Spirit Radio. Because if this is the initial energy, wow. Faithful by Fora. I've never heard that. But maybe somebody's thinking now they want to be faithful to you, collective, because they know you they twin flame. So they trying to pull on your heartstring. And that's probably why you can still feel this person. You know, maybe this is why, you know, your spiritual gifts, you know, this person may be able to still communicate with you telepathically. You know, this person, hey, you never know. Sometimes you may hear a song in your head and you don't know why you heard it. It's because somebody sent you that vibe. Somebody sent you that frequency. But the beautiful thing is you broke free from this chain. We see it right here, collective. And you're definitely being protected, even though someone's trying to pull on your energy right now, collective. Let me go on and say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody sending any negative energy my way, return it to the sender spirit and bind it to them. So mote it be. In Jesus' name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, y'all, you guys took your pain and turned it into power. And hey, for all we know, this could be you being faithful to you right now, right? You said you're a free agent. You solo. You on a solo mission. you, you know now that you're a twin that's not coming into union with your twin. You guys are in separation and will probably stay in separation. You're going to be faithful to yourself right now and continue loving on yourself at this time, especially with you bossing up. You know, you ain't got time to be wasting your energy on people that are trying to drain your energy. So that's another reason why your ancestors are here protecting you as well from this twin who I just heard is an energy vampire. Man, if they're an energy vampire, that means they're in devil energy, right? They're in devil energy. So that means, collective, you had to leave this person in the matrix, which is what we saw when I split the deck after that ancestral protection. So the fact that the ancestral protection came out is your ancestors really trying to let you know, collective, that this person ain't no good for you. And I think this was the decision from spiritual court, because at the bottom of the deck we have legal. You know, when somebody's going through some legal matters, here go the divine counsel saying that this person, your twin, cannot come. They cannot go. This Ice King, this person who thought they was going to be cold to you in this lifetime. No, they were supposed to be loving towards you in this lifetime. Unconditionally loving. But see, this person still feels this connection, which is why they're trying to pull on the heartstrings, collective. First song on Spirit Radio was While We're Young. So that was given nostalgic energy. But I know, collective, y'all tired of this person, right? Y'all tired of this person coming up in the readings, because even the song that's playing right now is Enough. You've had enough. Hello, hello, hello there. I see y'all. I'm just channeling y'all. See, look at the bullshit. Now they over here spreading false narratives behind the scenes because you left them in the dark. Look, where they at? You left them in that dark energy. So now they over here lying and telling everybody, you know, lies about you. Because truth be told, they really mad, right? They mad that you bossed up and you leaving them behind. They mad that they can't go. So now the fact that, you know, maybe you done bossed up, they over here probably lying about how you getting your money. I mean, or better yet, trying to slander you now because you getting money. I mean, thank God you broke free from this person, right? Because Lord knows you don't need this type of energy, you know, attached to you. Man, look, toxic. That's toxic, right? But look at how they still trying to hold on to you because this person feels like you was the best thing that ever happened to them, collective. Come on now, you already know this, right? Even though they didn't treat you like such, this is somebody who knows you were the best thing that ever happened to them. They just didn't want to tell you. You know, this person was full of themselves. You already know it's the narcissist to the empath paradigm. All right, Spirit finally told me to take that one. I'm going to take it. Here we go. This is somebody who was very childish. Hey, Nestor. Good morning. Grand morning. This is somebody who was very, very childish and immature. I'm doing a collective reading, Nestor. If you'd like a personal, check my description box. We can link up offline if you need a reading. Y'all see the card at the bottom? This is somebody who was trying to manipulate you. Hey, this devil energy, right? Somebody who thought they could control you with this immature behavior. Lord, enough already, right? With the manipulation, the mind games, the child's play. We too grown and sexy for this, right, collective? This is somebody, collective. I feel like Spirit is saying, if you let this person back in your life, it will be utter destruction. But I also feel like this is Spirit saying, this person is going through a tower moment because you are not allowing them back into your life, into your energy. Not only are you not allowing that to happen, but your ancestors are not allowing this to happen. And we saw that they're pissed. They're very, very angry. But oh well, that's not your problem, right? That's not your problem that they mad. You've moved on. You've let this go. You've broken free. But y'all see the bottom of the deck over there. Look at them. Look at them trying to pull at you. Look at them trying to pull. This is somebody who's thinking about trying to pull you back in. Grand morning. Grand morning. Somebody who, okay, now after shuffling, was possibly sending you the evil eye because they was hating, right? I mean, don't be that mad at my come up, my glow up, that you over here sending the evil eye? Really? Really? Wow. Hey, but you already know this is somebody who was jealous and envious of you. You were literally sleeping with the enemy. And right now, wait a minute. I can't make this up. The song that's on Spirit Radio right now is Words Unspoken. The name of the song is Words. Words Unspoken. This is somebody who's never going to get a chance to tell you, you know, how they feeling because they're being blocked. You're being protected. But we already know they was hating on you and sending you the evil eye. I mean, what sense does that make? How do you think you're going to pull somebody back in while you hating on the sidelines? I mean, I see why Spirit is protecting you. They over here lying with the false narrative. I mean, you know, telling people all kind of probably fucked up things about you. Just immature shit. You know, childish shit. Who does that? Wow. Somebody who thought they was gonna keep you in a third party sitch. You see this bullshit? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hell no. Wow. The audacity. That's why they're still in the matrix. Right. That's why they still in the matrix. They actually thought they was gonna keep a woman like you, a boss. For real, it's a bullshit? No way. See? And the truth is, right, you guys could have been soulmates. Soulmate energy. I think this is you going towards a soulmate. And this person now is a karmic. Here we go. This is your energy. Yep. You going towards a soulmate and you about to start getting blessed because you going towards new love. Spirit's gonna send you new love. You know that, right? And you about to receive blessings from Spirit because you dodged a bullet. I mean, this is giving dodging a bullet in a real way. Right here. I'm telling y'all, breaking the chains. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you breaking the chains and you going towards this new soulmate that's coming in for you. Because hell no. Okay, this past person. Oh my God, really? And you just might wind up marrying this new person coming in? Wow. Okay, that's what you don't see coming, collective, because you broke free from this third party sitch. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. Wow, what? I can't make this shit up. Spirit said you about to get real love. Here it is coming in, and it's gonna be protected. I just showed y'all that. Look how Spirit gave me the confirmation. You got real love coming in, collective, because this twin, right? This twin. Oh, and they're gonna be a nice guy, just like you, collective. They're gonna match your energy. Oh my God, did y'all see those cards fall out? Did y'all see those cards fall out? I did not try to do that. Look at this. Spirit is giving me more information. Y'all see how it's it was kind of touching the bottom of the deck over here in reference to your twin flame. Spirit said you ain't even thinking about them no more. With the thoughts in the reverse, we cannot make this shit up. You ain't even thinking about that past person no more. And wow, veil in the reverse. Their veil has been removed. You see past their veil. They don't want you to. They don't like that you do. But their veil has been removed. You see their true colors. You know exactly who this twin is, which is why you're blocking them and they're being blocked by your ancestors. I'm going to go on ahead and throw these back in the deck because that was just an extra message from Spirit. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Wow. I'm telling you, I'm hearing strange noises. Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. Strange noises, right? Right, I can't make this shit up. This is what's happening according to my angels, ancestors, and guides. You got a nice guy coming in, and they're gonna be a real love, and your twin is gonna be trying to pull on your heartstrings. Wait a minute, let me see what's on Spirit Radio. Changes. Now see, changes are definitely happening right now. And that song Changes by Jeremiah is giving me Wheel of Fortune energy. Y'all hear it? Y'all know that song. It's giving Wheel of Fortune energy, like changes are happening right now as the wheels turn. You know, new love is coming in, and it's going to be a real love. I'm just curious to see what else is at the bottom of this deck after this twin flame. Sword of Truth. Wow. So this is the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. You got truth and clarity about this twin. And I love it. You're standing in your power, in this strength energy. You are going through a transformation that is requiring you to remain strong. Okay? That part, as the wheels turn, you are going through a transformation. And as you go through this transformation, you're being protected. definitely by your ancestors and guides. This person wasn't meant to go with you, collective. They just weren't. Okay? The person that's meant to go with you on this journey is coming in, and they're going to be a really, really, really nice guy. Spirit's telling me to grab a third oracle. Y'all know how I do. And then I'm going to come through with some tarot. Hey, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Growing pains. Is this something that, you had to go through and grow through as you went through this transformation and learned your lesson? You know, which is why you leaving this person in the matrix. They can't go. They're stuck going through karmic cycles. Wow. Do y'all see this? Somebody had an unexpected vision. Wow. I wonder who that is. I wonder who that is. Wait a minute. Someone's soul is grieving. Oh shit, collective. Is that the person who had the unexpected vision? Ooh, and wait a minute. Y'all know what that vision was? Spirit just said that you getting this real love. That you getting this real love. Spirit came and showed somebody that they done fucked up. You got real love coming in. Ooh wee, because they were being childish. All right, Spirit, I'll go ahead and take it. I mean, that was pretty obvious to take that card, right? Oh, see here? Now, this could be either you embodying Emperor energy, Empress energy, or you getting an Emperor coming in because somebody was so immature with a maid woman. Somebody didn't know what they had and they fumbled you. So because of that, I really do believe this is what's coming in for you. Not only are they going to be a nice guy, but they going to be an actual emperor. Wow. And this is this person's judgment. Y'all see this? I can't make this shit up. At the bottom of the deck, this is this past person's judgment. And I really do feel like that's the unexpected vision that this person got. See, right now, as I peek at Spirit Radio, the song that's playing is Lie to Me by Kim. Y'all already know this past person, all they did was lie. Remember, we saw the false narrative. All they did was lie and was trying to keep you in a third party sitch. Man, okay? That's why they're being replaced. Okay, Spirit already told me to take those two. Well, actually, it's three. Y'all ready? Here we go. In love. Love's pouring from your soul, overflowing with passion, devotion, and pure affection. Wow. Really? Okay, what's the next card? Embrace change. Okay. Followed by emotional healing. Wow. Is this not giving transformation energy? Is this not giving your transformation energy? You're embracing this change because you are a being that has love pouring from your soul. Like you are love. You are love. You are the embodiment of, as a divine feminine, you were able to turn that pain from this past person into power. That was how you healed your heart. You were able to transmute that pain. That's what it's called. Transmute. Transmuting. Because you are like a god, a goddess energy when you walk around in the energy of love and light. When you share your light and love with people, you are like a god, goddess energy. And this is somebody who was trying to put you in a third party sitch. You see this? And forced you to have to build a boundary. This says building, was it boundary builder? You had to create boundaries with this person because it's your energy, collective. It's all that unconditional love pouring from your soul. You had to break free. This person was too toxic for your energy. They didn't deserve what you were giving, collective. They just didn't. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. Protect your energy and prioritize your well-being. That's what it says on the card here. Prioritize your well-being. And we already saw that Spirit is going to give you them blessings, unexpected blessings. You about to get that actual money. We saw that already. You really are about to be blessed by Spirit, collective, with not only money, that divine inheritance, but this real love, your real twin. This last person, this past person that you left in the matrix, that was your karmic twin, collective. That was your karmic soulmate. See, you just might be meeting your yin yang, and they may pull on your heartstrings when you meet them. That might be your sign that that is your real person. You know, sometimes as an empath, you feel it, you know it, and I feel like you're gonna know when this emperor comes in that this is your person. This past person, your karmic twin that you left in the matrix, you're being protected. Okay, I see a couple of cards. Y'all see them? I saw those. And honestly, I saw that one earlier. So I'll just go ahead and take it. All right, let's see the two that Spirit just showed me. Chastity, temptation. You see this? Desire's price is paid in blood. Devil energy coming out. Y'all see how I was just talking about your past person? You see how I was talking about your past person? Your karmic twin? There they go. Stepping in the building. I just spoke them up. But they coming in with this temptation. Spirit said choose love, okay? Choose love. Don't choose this devil energy. You have real love coming in, but the devil is still going to come in and try to tempt you. If you choose that temptation, the price will be blood, collective. Spirit is warning you. If you fall for temptation, the price that you will pay for that will be blood. Okay? This is the card that Spirit told me to take as well. Remember, I said Spirit told me to take this one too. Thank you, Spirit, for telling me to take that one. You already released this past person. I know though, Spirit just giving me the confirmation. You know, you emotionally released that past person. But just in case you needed, you know, validation and confirmation from Spirit to choose love, because somebody really gonna try to come in and tempt you. Bottom of the deck, we have bridge the gap energy. Wow, this is deep right here. It says someone is reaching out, seeking reconciliation. Open your heart and decide if this chapter is ready to be rewritten. A, I don't need to open my heart. I already know. Spirit just showed us that is devil energy that wants to reconcile. That is devil energy coming in thinking that they can bridge this gap that has formed between y'all. It's not going to happen. Spirit is sending in your real love. And this past person is being left in the matrix. Y'all know they're not able to come in because your spirit guides don't play about you. Wow. Not I Want You by Marvin Gaye. See, See, y'all know that song. They want you the right way. But see, wait a minute. That could be new. Hold on. And I want you to want me too. Because they want to, I want you the right way. See, I heard that the right way. That could be new coming in. Even though you got devil energy that's still lurking. I have to get some tarot, like I said, before I get up out of here. Because I'm feeling the pull, I promise y'all, of two energies. Definitely in the collective energy. I'm feeling the pull right now. See, Queen of Wands. Somebody seeing you as this divine feminine energy. It says on the card here, passionate and determined, attractive and confident, self-assured, charismatic. That's divine feminine energy all day long, right? Queen of Wands, very attractive. And look at this, the World card. A cycle has closed. You are closing a chapter and starting a new cycle, a new phase in your life. We see it already. And that new phase is going to be with this nice guy. This card says completion, closing cycles, achievement. I can't make it up. Divine Feminine, Queen of Wands, is closing a cycle and in the energy of achieving things right now. You winning. You this made woman. We can't make it up. And it's looking really good on you. And see, that's what's pulling in past energy. Because it's looking good on you. See, 8 of Swords is coming out. We got somebody who's trapped and stuck somewhere else. This card says trapped and restricted, victimized and helpless, powerless and blinded. So, see, like I said, the pull of two energies. This is somebody who's still in a mental prison, y'all, with this Eight of Cups energy. But on this card, this is that bike wheel. You know, when you used to have to lock your bike up and then, like, through the spoke, I don't know if y'all can see the house, I guess, in the background. Somebody else is in a mental prison. They're trapped and restricted and they can't move. And it's because your ancestors are not allowing them to come towards you. They're stuck where they're at. They're stuck in that matrix that they created. They can't come towards you, collective. Not in this boss lady energy. They can't go. They're stuck. Two cards came out. There you are, Nine of Wands. Even though you might be this wounded warrior, you still are resilient and fighting the good fight, going forward, close to succeeding. It says persistence and fatigue, resilience. But see, that persistence and fatigue, all that's saying is even though you may have been through some shit and it may have, wore you out a little bit, still you rise. Phenomenal woman, right? Still you rise. Second card out, King of Wands. Do you see this? Wow. This is the match to that Queen of Wands that's about to come in. But wait a minute. This says leadership and visions, bold and daring, big ego and optimism. Oh, wait a minute. Now, see, when we have somebody who has a big ego, that's a red flag for me. I hope this King of Wands is not a past person thinking that they can still come in towards you because you're in this Queen of Wands energy. Because remember, we see the temptation. So you already have an emperor on the board, which is also fire energy, Aries energy. But we got this King of Wands, I think, trying to come through. And now Spirit just gave me the, protected. The Nine of Wands is someone who's guarded. You have your guard up, but still you're resilient. You still got that good fight, in you after going through some things. So Spirit is telling me that this is somebody that you're very guarded against, that thinks that they can come in with this big old ego after you done broke free from them. Ain't that some shit? Wow. Bottom of the deck. I gotta see it, y'all. I gotta see it. Page of Swords. Right. This stalker. This stalker who is still trapped somewhere else. Wow. That's your karmic twin collective still coming through. Still coming through. Wow. It says curious and witty, chatty and gossip, communication, finding information. So, see, I still think that this is your past twin still watching you, still trying to spread that false narrative and lying behind the scenes. But because they got this big old ego and they think that they're supposed to be your match because you're in that Queen of Wands energy, they're still stalking you. But Spirit already showed us that you're guarded in this Nine of Wands. You're a wounded warrior when it comes to this King of Wands energy. That's what those two cards are giving. You're a wounded warrior when it comes to them. And your guard is up. But you can't fuck with it because you already know if you did, you would be in a third party sitch. You already know, which is the reason why you're guarded, which is the reason why you have ancestral protection. So no matter what they want, it's not about what they want. It's about what the divine is bringing in for you. Okay? I'm letting you know this from the divine. But you have someone that wants to bridge this gap because you created the space. That's what you do with a twin. That's what you have to do, especially with a karmic twin, because sometimes it's been said that you can never really cut that cord with a twin. All you can do is create distance. So what's happening for you, collective, is you're creating the distance. You're closing the cycle. Remember, we saw the world card. You're closing the cycle and you're starting a new one. And that new one is with an emperor, your real match, because a boss bitch energy is a empress energy. So you're going to get your match in this emperor energy, while someone else is in this Eight of Swords right here that we're getting from the tarot. Let me continue. Let me continue. Bottom of the deck. Oh, we already saw, right? They're stalking you, but they're stalking to see if this new love is in the building. Because remember when we saw that unexpected vision? Oh my God. Y'all know when Spirit be having me shuffle and the card come out after we see it at the bottom of the deck, is Spirit's way of letting us know that that was a message that we really needed to see, which was at the bottom of the deck. This person is stalking you. Yes, they are. But look what's at the bottom of the deck now. Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny. This is fated. This is destiny. This is the wheels turning in your favor, collective. Cycles and changes, positive changes. This card says fate. This is fate for this person to have to stalk and watch as your emperor comes in and treats you the way this past person didn't. Collective, I'm going to leave it right there. Hey, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do y'all like that. I'm going to get a message from Spirit. Then I'm going to leave it there. But that Wheel of Fortune card coming out at the bottom, as the closing message from the tarot is letting us know that this karmic cycle with your karmic twin is finito. This is fate. It was fated for you to close out that cycle with this past person because they were just too damn immature. They didn't know how to handle you when they had you. So that's the reason why they want to come back and try to tempt you, because they know from that unexpected vision, your emperor is coming in. You getting a replacement. You're getting a real love, and it's not them. So because they're angry at the fate, they're angry at how the tables have turned. Remember, we saw judgment. Y'all remember we saw judgment? They're angry at their judgment, which is that you get new love. You get new love, collective, and your new love is going to be an emperor. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus, because you deserve someone who's not only going to fight for you and protect you, but actually pour into you the first time, because they see who you are and they know your worth the first time. Collective, I love this for you. Let me get a message from Spirit and I'm going to close out, okay? I love this for you. Finally, we see new love in the building, right? Finally, even though this past energy still is pulling, they still pulling. But see what's going to happen. Let me tell you what's going to happen, collective, because I know y'all remember we saw the commitment too, right? Remember we saw the commitment? After the actual money, remember, you're going to get the money and you're going to get a marriage. What's going to happen is when you do wind up marrying your emperor, that's going to officially close out that karmic soul tie, because you will be under a new contract. So don't be afraid to close out the cycle and finalize the decision with a commitment to this new love, because that's how you'll be able to stop the person pulling your energy. You'll be under a new contract. But right now, all you could do was leave them in the matrix, right, collective? And let them repeat them cycles until they learn a lesson. Bottom of the deck, we have, I love this owl, divine wisdom. Do y'all see that? Divine wisdom. It says, I trust my inner wisdom and know that it guides me towards my highest good. You in this owl energy, collective, you're all knowing. A empress, a divine feminine is an owl. You see all. You're a high priestess. See, and that's the problem. This is somebody who didn't know that you see things that you don't even want to see. As a seer, sometimes we see things we don't want to see. Oh, and that's the confirmation of that. Oh, double confirmation of that right there, collective. See, Spirit showed you everything you needed to know about that devil energy. And wait a minute, y'all. I just got 2 cards that came out. Wow. Infinite potential. followed by celestial harmony. Oh my goodness. Really? Infinite potential? Now, you know how we think of spiders, I guess, as harmful creatures here? But I think in this case, in this image, let me read the words here. It says, I am aware of my infinite potential and I strive to fulfill it every day. So I think in the case, with you being this spider energy, I think this is you creating that boundary. Remember the boundary builder with your web? And what's happening is with this web of protection, you're able to catch your enemies and slay them now. Because you're a spiritual warrior in this spider energy, which is why we got the celestial harmony. You're a star seed. And what's happening is you're about to be blessed with another star seed. And you two both will be in harmony with each other. This card says, I am in harmony with the universe, and my soul sings with celestial joy. Well, this is definitely confirmation that you are a divine being, like I said, because as a celestial being and you being connected to the universe, you are able to create that shield of protection, not only for yourself, but you also have it from your ancestors and guides. And you are one with the universe. You're highly protected, you're high ranking, and you need to know this as this made woman or man. Y'all got to take it how it resonates, y'all. You could be a man that embodies, Empress energy. Or you could be this woman, in this divine feminine energy. But what I do see here is you do have harmony, happiness, protection, love, and of course, of all things, a divine counterpart, a true divine counterpart coming in collective. And you will be in a state of bliss. Because with that celestial harmony, the universe is sending in your counterpart. And they're going to be amazing. Amazing. While somebody else is a op, a enemy, and they getting their karma, that judgment. Y'all see that? All right, I'm going to leave it there, y'all. Till the next time. So much love and so much light. Wait a minute, let me see. Did I give y'all the bottom of the deck here after that celestial harmony? Wow. What a way to close out. You got that mystic flow collective. Y'all see that? Lion energy, strength energy. Come on now, spirit. That mystic flow says, I flow with the mystic energy of the universe, embracing each moment as it comes. All right now. Ooh, and we got a confirmation of that. Y'all heard that? You are officially a mystic if you didn't know. Now you know. And you got that mystic flow collective. I love that for you. Stand in your power, stand in your spiritual strength, and continue to shine bright like a diamond. Until the next time, so much love and light. Y'all be good to each other now. Namaste.